Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breasts, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Like Water for Chocolate. Sorry we kept you waiting, but we are here. It's your girl Truth. And I have Lex here and we have two very special guests. Hi guys.
What's going on? What's going on?
We got Los and Kev here to pay us a wonderful visit. I'm so excited about today because, again, it is the Let's Talk About Sex Part 2.
Part 2.
And we left you guys a little light last time. We didn't really dive in too much, but now we even get to have some gentlemen on here to give their input. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I first want to dive in because I love you guys. Let's talk about how your day was, how your week's been so far. Lex?
It's been long, but it was productive. And I'm feeling okay. Back's kind of hurting, but we're good. We're good to go. How are you guys doing?
Why you look at me like that?
Because
I'm good. What did I do this week?
Damn shame.
Do you work?
Yeah, that's about it. Work and sleep and go back to work again.
You had a hell of a week, sir.
It was.
That sounds so eventful.
No, it's just the beginning of the year, so at my job things has been a little bit hectic and talk to stupid people majority of the day. So,
I understand.
Yeah, outside of that, it was a chill week.
Good. And you, Los?
The week was busy, but powered through it.
How are the holidays? Let's talk about that.
Very alcoholic.
It truly was. I feel like I still feel like
it was a Tuesday type deal, you know. Yeah. I don't know. So I know normally when you guys listen to Like Water for Chocolate, Lex and Truth, they have their glasses of wine, and they brought us into the fray.
Yeah.
So me and Kev, we got the brown in the cup. Wish it was Hennessy, but it's not.
No, we don't wish it was Hennessy.
Well, I wish it was Hennessy. So.
Why not?
It's almost Friday.
I don't drink. That's an abomination.
Oh, man.
I won't take part in that.
Hey,
those words are
it's
abomination.
A what? Abomination.
I won't take part in that. Some Jameson and ginger ale. I'm good to go.
Oh, I like Jameson. Okay,
Jameson over Hennessy?
Right. That was good when I first
started. I think when you were two.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Came out the womb. First word was bye-bye. We're talking about the milk. Tell it.
I think I just had a bad experience with Hennessy, and every time I tried to drink
a bad experience with Hennessy?
See, what happened was...
All of my Hennessy stories end amazing.
No, see, it was supposed to end amazing, but it didn't. What happened was, I was messing with this chick, right?
Which normally Hennessy stories include.
Right. I was messing with a chick. She was bad, but she drank Hennessy and Red Bull. And
Crunk juice.
I tried to keep up with her. That shit was disgusting. So every time I even smell Hennessy now, like in my cup, feel like I'm puke. So I don't even do it.
You started off wrong, though.
I didn't know any better. I didn't drink it in the first place.
I know you say you can't drink it, but let me introduce you to something great. So take Hennessy, take a little bit of apple juice, and it's even better if you take some Simply apple juice, and then you put a little splash of ginger ale in that joint. I'm trying to tell you, Kev, it'll change your life.
I've heard Hennessy and apple juice is the wave, too.
I'm just saying, if you can't drink it straight,
slow.
Right, do like a shot.
Yeah.
Another good mixture is Hennessy and ice.
We said start off slow.
Slow.
You're trying to get me just to dive head first.
The question about your experience with old girl. Did you hit?
No.
You got sick?
Shit.
No,
got
I didn't.
You had Hennessy in a baddie and nothing came from it?
Nothing came from it.
Okay, you're cursed, sir.
That's the end of
Maybe
the
try Crown Royal or something.
Exactly. Crawl before you walk, brother.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Well, for me, my day was long. But it was good. It was productive. Got a lot of stuff done. I got this detox done, and it made me feel like I need to make some better choices in life. Right? When you do a foot detox and then you see your water after, you feel some kind of way,
close, right?
Especially when the guy tells you, like, you come back, see me 1 month. Like, he was telling me, like, you better bring your butt back.
It's bad because I was already envisioning like an Asian somebody that was doing something. Anytime his feet is like, it's always Asian.
But yeah, he told me to bring it back, so I'm gonna come back,
So,
get these toxins out.
What is
that like that fresh holy water?
It's really just it's really just like a little
sins.
tub.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Like, that's probably all the weed, all the Hennessy, all the whiskey.
Damn it, man.
And the ecstasy from back in the day. It's just all coming out. It's coming out now. Mm-hmm. Telling all my sins in a little tub with my feet. It's just telling my business. But it was good, though. It was nice to see that. Lets me know there's something that needs to be done. Mm-hmm. Because to see all of that just come from the bottom of my... Like, that's real.
It's progression.
You guys should all try it. I can't wait to see your dirty water.
Again,
I'll take a picture of it.
That's what we're talking about. Mine's gonna be black. Mine's like mud by the time we get done.
Damn it.
But mine did. It was like a really dark brown.
Oh,
it was so intense. I wanted to ask him what he put in the water, though. It was like this powder stuff. Then he put like these leaves in there. Then it was like some gel that looked like it had ginger pieces in it. It was a whole lot going on.
Yeah, he did.
It was a whole lot going on. But yeah, it was good. It was good stuff.
Good deal. One thing I do want to say before we get into it, because we didn't get a chance to put up our New Year's episode, so our bad. So Happy New Year!
Happy New
Year!
Be in there.
We could even did a little toast. They could have heard the little clinks and everything.
Ain't never
Let's
too
go
late.
ahead and toast.
Shit,
Come
my
on,
cup
Kev.
empty.
Oh, Kev. You got a little
Got a little bit.
All right, that's
All right. There we go.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Salud.
Salud.
All right, so what did y'all want to talk about?
So where we left off, me and Lex already disclosed what our favorite sex position is.
Okay,
I
we're jumping
believe
into
Lex
it.
said
Yep.
she likes being on top.
I do, yes.
And
Swag.
I like the doggy style situation. Just works for me.
Swag. I appreciate you guys' resilience.
And so, Los, what about you?
All right, we're going to start off on me. I have two. I don't often tell people.
All right.
One of them
That I
being...
can tell people.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Cool.
Anything after that, you know what I'm saying? You're not ready for the conversations about the horseshoes and the...
Horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
It's cool, we'll get to that.
Wait a second. I'm trying to
y'all
figure
should
out
have
what you do with a
Y'all should have
horseshoe.
saw Kev's face.
You branding people?
But
What's going on?
of course, you know, the doggy style, it's like the go-to right there. That one is life. You hit everything, every part of the... Oh, my goodness, it's amazing.
Hit everything.
That's why I like it. It really feels like everything's being hit. If it's hit right.
It's life. And then there's, of course, when there's Hennessy involved, but unlike Kevin, things get a little wild, get a little crazy. I'm a big dude. I like picking girls up. I don't know. I hit them with what's the old nigga squat?
I was going to say just hop around the room.
Maybe not the whole hop around the room, but you know, you get
That's
up there.
some serious squats. Legs will be on point.
You got to do it.
Yeah, for real.
It's almost like the equivalent of riding, but it's all you controlling.
Yeah.
So it's
Gotta
amazing.
have a good back.
You got to.
Yeah, you do.
Man.
You got to be ready. You got to go in prepared. I have a bum knee, so sometimes that
It don't work right.
For me.
Man.
But other than that, you know, it's
Just gotta wrap that
the
shit
look.
up.
Just
Put a
use
little
the guts.
Bengay on it real quick.
Exactly.
Work it out.
you got to go into this like you going into an NBA championship final. You gotta
And
go.
Ace head just call it a day.
Exactly. You ain't ready
Like,
for this athletic
baby,
tape.
don't mind that mint smell. That's just my knee. That's just my knee.
It's all love. You know what I'm saying?
That's all
Let's
love.
do it.
Mask it with some incense. It'll be all good. What about you, Kev?
Unlike Los, I have a bad back, so I'm not built for that anymore.
And you tall, bro. It's like
Yeah, that's
a long way from the
exactly.
ground. That fall, man, you might not get none for a couple weeks after you drop somebody.
it's the other edge of the bed, sleep for like the next 2 months.
Yes.
Baby, you want to know?
No. Just go sleep on the couch. I think it would have to be legs over shoulders.
Legs over shoulders. All right.
Yeah, I think that's my go-to. Outside of that, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Why is
Why
that?
is it
Why is it legs over shoulders? It feels better. You like boob action, like.
That's why I like riding. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interject, but yeah.
Right,
but
you know, I agree with you. No, I think it's more of a control thing. Yeah, I think it would have to be more of a control thing. And then, you know, I got easy access. Like if I want to give you a little choke, so I think that's it for me.
I like the choking.
A little choker, like a real choke.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've seen my hands,
like
but I can't. Yeah, I can't. It has to be a little choke for me because anything else is domestic violence. So
you are so funny.
a little choke.
So you keep it right before a case, baby.
Yeah,
exactly. I got you.
Exactly.
Just enough.
If I look like you gasped a little bit too deep, then I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
So have a dude ever tried to get you into like the most random position that you legitimately never know? Well, then again, knowing y'all for a while, I feel like that's a pretty short list.
Into a position.
Like, what's some shit that some dude asked you to do, and you just like, whoa, hold on.
I don't know about position, but there was this one time where this guy flipped me over and was like, "Yeah, bitch!" Like, just started cussing me out. Like, started cussing me.
Did you owe him money or something? He just get angry.
He just was turned on by like that crazy talk. Straight up. And I was like,
were you able to get back in the mood after that?
I don't know why that reminds me of that
absolutely
of the sex scene from Waiting to Exhale.
yeah. She's like, what? Yeah, it was like that type of shit.
Well, damn.
Yeah, no. It was over. It was a wrap. That was last time. Yeah.
That is interesting. He's violent. I've been sitting here pondering of weird. You know what? I had a growler. Not like regular, just like kind of deep moan growl, but like he really sounded like a lion was in my ear.
No.
And
It was what he was
at
just saying.
first I was
Waiting
like,
to tell.
is he coughing or like? Well, let me listen for this again. So I couldn't even concentrate on nothing else but waiting for this sound again. And then he did it again, and it came from like his soul.
Oh no!
And I was like,
Came from a
this
deep
guy
place.
is about to transform in here. Sir, we're not doing any type
was
of
with an animal,
exorcism or any werewolf transformations. We're not doing that this evening. And so I just told him that was turning me off and if he could please stop. It didn't kill the mood because, I mean, it was good. But that growling situation, yeah.
So that does, that is very off-putting.
I mean, if anything, warn people first. Be like, look.
But how do you warn
That was
somebody?
that. It ain't gonna fuck up the mood.
Right? How do you go into like, look?
It's a growl coming.
Right.
No,
we
look,
can get this popping, but I like to growl. Like, how do you?
Real quick.
You really can just be like, look, I'm just letting you know. If the shit's good, I may growl. Like, you
so
can make
beforehand,
light of the
okay,
situation
Then I'd be like,
beforehand.
what kind of
I'd be like, well,
growl?
exactly.
That does
Then they
change
can
the
kind of
conversation.
give
For
you
the growl,
a
though.
demonstration, and then like, well, if you don't get the growl, you know, he probably ain't gonna call no more.
Man, see, that would be a lot of pressure.
Now your target is to get the growl now.
That could be
Like, that's your
fun
whole
though,
focus,
but
like you in the mirror
that
like
could
Rocky.
make this a whole different situation.
Oh,
that can make you go hard in the paint because you want this growl because he told you if it's good, you gonna hear this growl.
No.
What if
You
he?
hear a
What if
little
he
purr,
tells
you
you?
gonna be like, wait
What if
a
he
second.
tells you if it's good, he's gonna growl, and then when the time comes, it's like a little like a cat meow.
That's what I said, a little purr. Be
Well,
like,
laugh.
okay, well.
See, this is the problem with
What if you
this.
introduce him
Talking
to
about
what
it.
if you introduce him to some new shit and it's like a little monkey sound or some shit like that?
Like Cole used to be like Martin.
Exactly, yeah.
I can't. I can't.
What if he
You
channel
know.
his inner Tarzan just because your
Said
shit
Cole
is
off
that
of
right?
Martin.
Well,
Wanna
I
watch
mean,
Martin
I don't know how I would handle that situation.
Is there
Yeah.
anything that literally like stopped you in your tracks, like got up and was done with it? Has there ever been a situation like that?
Yeah.
I would have to say when it sounded like he like lost his breath, like he couldn't catch his breath, like he wasn't able to get it together. I thought he might be having a heart attack or something. I didn't know
Thought
what
you
was
killed
going
somebody.
on. So I stopped everything and I was like, look, maybe you should lay down. No, I'm good. No, you can't breathe. So
Rest you in
you
here.
just rest.
You have
I'm
an
gonna go
inhaler?
get you
Where's
some
your
water. You want me to open the window, turn on a fan? What do you need me to do? So yeah, that I did completely just stop.
So between you
everything.
and Kev, y'all are legitimately catching bodies out here, apparently.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wait.
he was
wait
all right.
a minute.
Hey.
This
How
was
did we
like
come to
so
this
many moons
conclusion?
ago.
I mean,
He's so alive still now to this day, I think.
How did we come to this conclusion?
Somebody check on this man.
Yeah, please.
'Cause, well, we hear what Truth is telling us. But, and Kev, you say you was out here, you know?
No, I didn't
I
say
ain't giving
no,
him man hands on
No.
me.
All I said was I've had one or two instances. One was on me, the other one was on her, where I flat out was like, I'm done.
All right, so this was you originally said it was one. And
No, then I had
now-
to think about it. It was one was me, one was her. The first one
Okay.
was her. She I don't know what she ate,
Oh, no.
Wait a
I
second.
don't know what she
Wait a
ate,
second.
but
This is going bad already.
yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I literally was like instantly done. Like, all right, I'm good. I don't know what she ate, but you know how the front part sometimes can make a noise? Well, the back part was making a noise, and I don't think that noise was supposed to happen.
Nope.
So that's when I realized, like, I don't want to be in this situation no more.
So she was just Putin.
Yeah. Yeah. To put it in
Ladies,
a nutshell, yeah.
Get all your poots out before the session.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what's going down.
Oh,
so
man.
as women, we feel the bubbles and we hold it in a lot for our man. And that shit hurts. So just go to the restroom. Turn on the fan that they got going, kind of mask. If anything, if you need a poot and you know it's going to be loud, turn some music on. Act like you just, getting yourself together in the bathroom.
Have the incense
Work it out, lady.
Yes.
Or do it before he comes or before
Yeah,
you go
Exactly.
there.
Like, I would
before
think
he
that all that stuff is handled before.
Or like if you're
somebody
driving to
gets
his
there.
house, let your windows down and let it out in the car. Like, I mean, everyone knows that everybody passes gas.
Right.
Like, it's real. My husband has told me multiple times that I do it when I'm asleep. Oh, well, it happens. So there's nothing I can do about it. I was asleep.
Yeah.
But women, when you're up, you feel it. We know. Just let them out beforehand. Don't have a Kev situation.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
That's
This is
not
gonna make
fun.
every man question every time we go to the bathroom right
definitely.
before.
Oh, shit.
She in there getting it cracking.
Yeah, she is.
trying to open up the cheeks just enough to.
Yeah,
Bleak
please,
them out.
please.
But that's gonna throw it off right at the end. And it's like, oh, like, I know what you're doing.
Oh my God.
Nasty.
Wait, hold on. What was that sound?
Like right at the end.
I can't.
Oh my goodness.
I can't.
That was supposed to happen.
Just saying,
That was good.
that preparation can backfire.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
But to answer your question, it was too extra. Like it was a lot more than what it necessarily needed to be. Whole lot of words, whole lot of sounds, and it was just like,
Too much. Yeah.
this is distracting.
Almost like she was faking, like trying to sound like a porno.
Exactly. It was almost, exactly.
And ladies, don't fake. Because if you fake, you'll never get your orgasm. So stop it.
And then it was continuous, like from start to.
No, you gotta
like
have some
This is the
quiet
first
time.
person.
Be hoarse at the end of that.
This is the first person.
Don't
like,
need
as
a sip
dude,
of water in the middle.
Gatorade?
Like you ain't
Too
dehydrated.
much.
Come on now. Like as a dude, this is the first person I've ever had to fake with.
Oh no,
It was too much. It was just like, all right.
that's sad.
I know when the eyes start to go a little quiet, it's about to erupt.
Right.
So
because you're
there's
really
no problem with me going quiet.
And then, like, when it happens, you'll get some
Then
noise.
you'll get that,
but when
yeah.
it's about to happen, you're right.
focused.
It's quiet time.
I'm focused.
Yeah, because I don't want anything to steal this moment.
I'm about to feel it all.
Lex.
Yeah. Oh, it was that guy. It was that guy.
Oh, it was the.
It was the bitch you fucking like all that shit. That stopped me dead in my track.
What was your second story,
I was gonna
Kev?
ask
Because
you
your
to
first
continue
one was a
with
little.
My second story wasn't that bad. I told you guys earlier. I've had 2 back surgeries. So I had my first one, got that out of the way. Think I'm good. Obviously, I wasn't. In a situation, we'll say, and I started to hear my back squeak.
What?
Like, and when I say squeak, I mean like a squeaky door squeak.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, all right, wait a minute, something ain't right. Long story short, was in the hospital with a second back surgery. So yeah.
So you didn't really stop that on your own accord. That was life.
What were you doing at this?
What position were you in? Make your back squeak.
You know what? I can't remember what position I was
She brags
in.
on you to this day, I'm sure.
But well, hell, she ended up getting pregnant. That's my girl now.
Well, there you have
yeah.
it. She making back squeak around here.
But I don't know what position I was in, but I do recall. I don't think it was a norm position. Like it wasn't like a.
You was trying something new.
Yeah,
See?
yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work. I was in the hospital for a week, and yeah, now second set of screws in my back. But hey,
Baby mama put you in the hospital.
Ugh.
She gave you that womp.
Yeah.
It's cool.
did.
You gave her 9 months of treacherous.
yeah, in my case, I won
I
that.
feel like
battle.
y'all are even at this
You
point.
guys, that's so disrespectful. Still not even.
So-
Won't even compare.
I guess this would be, well, I guess this can be for everybody. Well, since you guys are women, have you ever squirted? And have you, Los, ever been with somebody that's done that?
Ladies.
That's personal.
I have.
We just found that point.
I have, but it's not like you see in pornos where it shoots out.
Right, that's
everywhere.
what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. Because according to these videos, it's like, you know, when you take the little, I don't know if in the hood y'all have ever had the little bolt knocked off of the fire hydrant and just shooting everywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those situations.
That's what it seems like.
I
honestly think that's pee.
Me too. That's a lot at once.
It is, isn't it?
To be able to
I don't
shoot
know.
it out like that.
I don't know.
I've had it literally like
just kind of stream. It's a nice
stream
stream,
down.
like a waterfall. It's not supposed to be like a fire hydrant eruption,
if it does
but
that, I'm
it's
sorry,
supposed
guys.
to be a nice
pee.
You've been peed on. Punch
Yeah,
in the chest.
you've been peed on. It may not smell like urine, but
R.
that's
Kelly
pee.
style for sure.
But I mean, I've been told by different girls that they are true squirters, and I guess some people think it's a talent. I've never been told that I wasn't talented because I don't do this, so I don't know. I mean, to each his own, but I think every woman is capable of doing it
Yeah, that was
if they're done
question.
right,
Okay.
because all it is the constant pleasing of the G-spot.
Yeah, Kegels will help you do that too.
Oh yeah,
You'll
absolutely,
be able to
for sure.
contract and let it go.
And I've been told women who are able to, and I know this is bad, but we do it at work, hold, like using the bathroom for like it's hard for us. It is a serious situation. But if you can hold it for 30 minutes, that means you have the capability to do a lot of things with your vagina. Now, holding is not good, ladies. It causes problems later on in life.
Yeah.
So please release, use the bathroom, and just do Kegels.
It's not during that time.
And do the yoni eggs like we were talking about.
Those two.
That'll help.
Okay, William say, "Did you pee on me?"
Yeah.
Well, Los,
Yeah, just one.
just
Was it like a fire hydrant or was
Nah,
it like a nice stream?
Exactly what Lake Minnetonka, just real quick. Just,
Oh, not the Lake Minnetonka.
it just happened. I was proud of myself. I was like,
I bet
"Good
you
job,
would.
nigga."
Well,
I was
hey,
happy.
at least you got one under your belt. There's some guys that don't even know what the hell we're talking about.
True that.
They're like, what's a G-spot?
Yeah.
Oh.
oh my
They just think if
gosh.
a girl says you're hitting my spot. No, that doesn't mean that's the spot.
That
That means
is
that's
true.
one of her spots that can give her a regular orgasm where you might get a little bit of cum. But if you want to go for the gold, please study the G-spot. What about you, Kev?
I had it happen once, but I don't know if it was. I don't think it was pee.
Now you're thinking about it. Oh, man.
Oh man.
You got
Sorry.
peed on.
No,
Take
because it
it.
wasn't. It wasn't fire.
opinion.
It wasn't
People
fire
think
hydrant.
it's
It
not.
wasn't
Some
like
people think it
that.
is.
But see, I mean, it's only happened once, so I don't know what's the norm. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if what that situation was normal or not. But it wasn't fire hydrant type.
Well, the one lady, I forgot her name, but the doctor who always talks about sex, she said it's not urine, but it does come from the same place that urine comes from. And women do feel like they have that sensation to need to urinate. So it's all in the same family, but they didn't like pee on you like, oh, I gotta go pee.
Nah,
like
nah.
R. Kelly. It wasn't
I
like
know
that.
it when it comes out.
Pluck her in her forehead.
Like if you've ever
Pee on me.
Your
if
pluck
you-
looks like it hurts. Them
you
some
know
big
when
ass
you're
fingers.
supposed to pee after sex, right? So I know the difference when I go to the bathroom and it comes out. I know if it's pee or if it's not.
And it's like clear as hell.
Clear as fuck. You look in the toilet
And
there's
it
nothing
doesn't
there.
have a scent. There's no urine scent to it. It's just, but yeah, I normally do when it's after sex. I would go to the restroom and release that way.
And you have to. You're supposed to.
So did you get peed on?
No,
Kev?
I didn't get peed on.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Well then, hey, you made it
Courtney,
happen. You
yeah,
got
I
one
didn't
under
get
your
peed on.
belt.
There you go.
You know, our next episode's when we call Kev got peed on.
And that'll be the last episode that I'm involved in.
Oh no!
It'll be the farewell episode.
Get ready for the Big Low show, guys. Debuting February 2nd.
All right, I got another question.
Yeah, I saw you, shuffling through the page.
I was anal sex.
Nope.
No thanks.
I've done it once.
You've done everything once, Kev.
Listen.
And you were getting on
He'll
Losa's
try
head the
anything.
last time we were all together.
No, that's because y'all let Los trick y'all, man. Y'all don't know what I know.
But you
Y'all,
officially done more than I have.
y'all let them
Officially.
trick y'all. I've done it once. I'm partial to it. It's like it didn't make it better, but it didn't make it worse. I mean, hell, I can say I did it, I guess, but that's about it.
I just don't see why. I feel like it's an exit.
It was her idea, by the way.
You just had to make that disclaimer.
Yeah. That's when you just keep hitting hard like you didn't hear it and hum. That probably throw
Did
it
you
all
say
off.
hum? What tune would you hum, Los?
Jimmy Crack Corn.
Oh, no. Yeah, that would just,
She did something to throw it off for you, throw it off for her.
Sure.
Everybody win or loses in this case.
I mean, I've heard amazing things about it. I've never been to the point to where I've been like, yeah, let's try this. And I had one guy propose it, and I was like, yeah, buddy, no. Like, that's just not going down. Like, my other hole is already amazing enough, and I mean, there's no need to have. Yeah, I don't see the point. That's why you are with a woman, because I have this jewel already between my legs. Why do you need this back door? I mean, that's just my thoughts, but I'm not judging. Women have told me amazing stories from it. I've been told that you got to kind of ease your way into it. Don't just think you could just take this massiveness right away. Mm-hmm. You got to do the butt plugs and try fingers first and see how that feels. And it just seems like a whole lot of prepping. And I don't got time. Like, I just don't have the time.
I wouldn't be prepared for if she wasn't prepared. Like, when you go and you come out, it's like, that a streak? Nope, this is done.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah, I've heard that happens.
I've heard a few horror stories like that.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that happens quite often.
Ew.
Right.
They're supposed to empty all of that before, so they know all is well. But, yeah. What about you, Lex?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Well, all right.
Yeah, that's good.
So with all my comments, I didn't mean you.
No, I'm good. I don't remember all the prepping, but I mean, it feels good.
Yeah, I've been told that.
Good. There's
I'll probably just never know that sensation.
There's some stimulating happening up in there, and while they're doing that, and then playing with your clit, like, it feels amazing. But that's just me.
I could see that. Mm-hmm. I just can't do that, but I could see it. I could see how it could be a great experience.
You made it sound very enticing.
Right.
I'll tell you that right now.
Very interesting, right? I pictured it and everything. Nice little visual. I could see that.
I mean, yeah, of course, you know, at first, when I first tried it, it hurt. But as you ease into it, plus you have to be relaxed. If you're not and you're tense,
I'd be thinking too much.
That sphincter is going to close up real tight. It's not going to work.
Look at my face.
I have to be all the way aroused for that to happen.
Start smacking ass. Let go. I'm not ready for that conversation. That's the whole thing.
Relax, relate, release.
Breathe
through it.
Okay,
your sound effects are killing me.
My goodness.
I've been drinking. I'm sorry.
That is too funny. Yeah, I don't know. And there was surprisingly a great amount of yeses. So, hey, I applaud you all. That means y'all get to experience something I probably will never. Unless me and my husband, like, maybe take this, like, exotic-ass vacation and have some, like, out-of-the-country alcohol that just kind of gets us there. And we just decide to just let it happen.
Today's that day.
He's a thinker, like I'm a thinker, so I don't think it would happen. I just don't think it would happen.
Ladies, I understand that we are on your show. We are your guests, but I do have a question in regards to your page. So, I noticed you asked the question about who are the spitters and who are the committers.
I was just on that question. It's on here, yes.
Well, I've already seen your answers, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get to your answers at that. But what I want to know is, why is that something that a lot of women will publicly, no way, that's gross, but then behind closed doors be out here just draining the main vein?
Draining the main vein.
He threw me off.
So, I've never lied about anything. I've never been one to fake the funk. I just never seen the reason in it. If anything, I'll just tell you that's not your business.
Yeah.
To me, if you don't swallow or at least attempt to swallow, you hella childish. I just feel like he's swallowing all your cum because it comes out at different times. So why can't you take his protein? I mean, it's good for you. Doesn't hurt.
Clear your skin up.
Depending on his diet.
I was going to say, the diet.
Men, your diet matters. You're trying to make this woman take this cum. Eat your fruit and drink your water.
That's probably what happened. They probably had a bad experience where it tasted just horrible.
Or they had a steak like right before.
Yeah, never went back to it. And now they're like, hell no.
Like, if you're on a fast food diet, just don't even be mad when she, like, turn away.
Eat your fruits and vegetables, please.
Please. And drink water.
Lots
of water, please. Yeah. Like, that matters. Just like it matters for us. It matters for you guys too.
I'm
there
drinking
is a taste.
water right now.
Oh,
bet you can't wait till you get home.
Right. I mean, I do, anyways. Just because, like you said, I man up and just do it. Even
I
if
just
it
feel like it
kinda...
makes for a better experience. Like, if we're in my bed and it happened, I'm not gonna spit that shit on my bed or like on my floor.
Some people said they get up and spit it out. Right?
That's messing up the whole everything.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, okay, again, I always give the disclaimer. I'm not knocking anybody. Get it how you live. Whatever works for you. Not everybody's stomach can, I guess, handle it. But I feel like when you're in the zone, it just happens real quick. It's not like it's a full glass. It's like not even a shot. It's just, I mean, no, some are like a shot.
What if she not swallowed it, but what if she took it in her mouth and just let it spill out of her mouth?
To me, that looks gross. I don't see the beauty in that. What do you see the beauty in that?
I'm inclined to move at that point. Like, wait, what you know? Like, I'm gonna have to get out the way because.
What if she's like, it's yours?
Give a fuck.
It's no longer mine once it left my body.
Right.
You own this.
This just became yours.
Right.
That's true. I see that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I had to ask, man, because I think about the ones that I've dealt with that, that I'm not gonna catch that or make the face and all this other shit. I'm like, so if I did that while I was eating you out, like, how would you feel?
Yeah.
You're gonna feel gross.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, no! Why would you make that face and all that other stuff? So, commit.
Or do you guys like it in their mouth, or do you like taking it out of their mouth and like squirting it on them or on their boobs, on their face?
All of it.
Everything.
Wherever the moment takes you at this point.
I'm just saying.
Boob decor is always nice.
It's fun, yeah.
It's always nice. It's fun. I have a
fetish
of
mine together.
Yeah, you gotta push them together for them real quick. Give a nice little little visual for them. But yeah, that works.
I don't know how to follow that up. Like,
I'm sorry.
See, this is a podcast, so y'all don't see what just happened. Just know it happened. And God bless our fellow beatings.
Oh, jeez. And there was actually quite a few women that said, no, not in my mouth.
They lying.
And ladies, I love you all. No, one for sure, I think she's really telling the truth. And that's because we used to have these conversations at work, and she would really get like, no, fuck that.
So how many people
I'll beat you
voted no on that poll?
There was, what was the total of amount of people? It was about 30 girls altogether.
One?
No, 7 of them.
Okay,
said
seven
no,
of
they
them
don't.
said no.
And one I know for sure.
You know for sure. So that means there's 6 liars out there.
They may not be liars. They may just really have, like Lex said, had a bad experience, and it's like,
maybe it's a no now.
We in 2017. They full of shit.
Ladies, this is Kev saying this. Just so you know.
Go ahead and tag him on our page and let him know.
What the truth is.
I'm barely on Facebook as it is.
When it comes down to cussing out a dude, I'm telling you.
So, fellas, when you go ahead and dive between the legs,
yes, sir.
Do you give it all you got, or do you just give it a little bit to get it wet so you can get off?
There's no other way to do it. You got to commit.
I like that. Real champion.
Because you can't go. You can't go in it half-assed because that can throw it off for you. If it feels like, he's out there just playing, just toying with it, and that's gonna fuck up the mood. You got to be just as with it as you are with the actual sex itself. So you got to indulge, I think is how you have the question phrased.
Yes,
are you saying that with your actual person you're with, or are you saying this is somebody you just been messing around with for
if you're going to do it, period,
well, see, if you
should already have established whether you trust this person or not.
I'm going to say this. I'm a hypocrite like a sumbitch because when it came down to me hitting randoms, I wouldn't do it. But if it's somebody that I'm talking to, actually dating, or I've known you for a substantial amount of time, then I'll do it.
Yeah, that's
when
it
does get done is work.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Now, do you for the very first time that it's taking place, do you just dive in it right then and there, or do you give it a little bit teaser, and then the next time you dive all the way into it? Like, is that something you do? Because I mean, that's what I do. You
handing out samples?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
and then giving the entree?
Yeah, that's what
bullshit.
I do. That's what I do. I don't want to say it depends on the person. Like I just go out there and sleep around because I don't, but it kind of depends on the person. If I feel like we've been rocking with each other, it happens. We cool, and then, well, I don't know. Maybe I just be like, you know what, you got yours, knocked it out of the park. Now let's get down to business. And then the next.
Yeah, we're pouring up.
We're pouring a little bit. First glass was empty.
Damn alcohol. She just told y'all to drink some water.
Yeah, that was low-key commercial.
I got water too.
Do you drink? Brandy, Christian brandy.
Oh, was there splashes?
A little bit of splash on it.
That's all right.
We're talking about the drink, y'all. I understand the show, and we just said splashes.
We did, yeah. No, it was alcohol, you guys.
It was a little random.
It was.
Liquor. This is going all kind of
yeah,
side.
You are.
It's the alcohol. What'd you say, alcohol?
You never mess up with the liquor. Come on,
drink.
Drink. There we go.
Let's get on the threesomes topic. What
Yes,
do you
sir.
guys think about that?
Los is
He's
ready.
with it.
Let's go ahead and hear your thoughts first. We gotta hear your thoughts first.
And that's one thing that I love. Real quick. I'm gonna get all that shit.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I've been spilling my tea too much.
Then go first, sir.
No.
No, he said he's sitting back. He said go
You
ahead.
going first?
All right, whatever. I'm down. I'm with it. But I'm also a hypocrite in that one as well because I don't want to see another nigga.
So you
Straight
just
up.
want two females.
Exactly.
That's it.
I
Or
hear
three.
that so much.
And it's not even machismo thing. Is I legitimately don't want to look up and see another nigga. Like,
Exactly.
That's just not for me.
Okay.
But what if your girl feels the same way about another woman, but she does it for you because she knows that it'll make you happy?
I would want her to be as forward as possible. It's just the same way we were talking about on the actual page. Be as forward as possible. Have the discussion. Have the conversation beforehand.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it in general, then we don't have to do it. Don't force yourself to do something just for my enjoyment. Because after she leave, I still got to be with you. Mm-hmm. So if it's not for you, then it's not for you. I say straight up, I'm not down for another nigga.
Yeah, it's about 90% of the 95% of the guys I talk to.
As women, y'all are like 5% secretly gay anyway. So it's like y'all cool with another woman being there.
Well, I'm not a secret. I like women. I think women are beautiful.
We've already established that. When I say y'all, I guess I'm putting you all into one bubble. But we understand that Lex, Love, and Truth are just out there, and that's why we love you. But
hey, we're not out there.
No, not like hoes in there.
We're in there. If that makes sense, yes. Yeah, I like that. We got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're here every Friday.
Even if it's a London Bridge situation.
I like the way
Kev
you said
is shaking
that.
his head now.
You couldn't do it either, Kev. We got some alpha
Nope.
males.
But she says,
wrong.
Hey, we could do that, and let's do that. Let's do both.
Yeah, what if it's a whole nother
bring in
couple?
a girl and then bring in.
Guess we're doing neither.
So no you feel orgies. The same, Kev?
Threesomes with a girl, but no orgies.
With someone like my girl,
I can't say
that's not happening. I'm not letting it fly. If it's one of them situations where we had a party, stuff get wild. I mean, granted, I still don't want to look up and see another dude. Period.
Mm-hmm. It could be dark,
but no, because you know another dude in the room.
But back in the young days, you guys didn't have sex with other guys in the room. Let's be real.
Like with your homeboys, like right there.
Like it's just party kickback. Everybody's having sex.
There has been one train in the life,
right?
I've seen one happen.
But as far as like a legit threesome,
I've never.
Wait. We're not about to let her just skip over that. How have you seen one happen?
I've seen a train happen. It was a party. There's people downstairs in the kitchen drinking, blah, blah, blah. I just get there. I'm like, oh, what's up? They're like, go upstairs. And I'm like, why? And they're like, just go look. And I go upstairs. I open the door. There's legit this girl laying in the middle of the floor. Supposedly she's pregnant. I don't know. And there was there was like 8 or 10 guys just around her waiting to get in.
What's the conversation while you wait?
I saw like 2 guys with their dicks out. I'm just like, what is going on?
So what's up, bro? What you do today?
My nigga, see that game? Shit was crazy, bro.
I'll be right back. I gotta go ahead.
It's my turn.
My tag in?
Right. Do you tag? That was my question. Do you tag in?
Like, if I was in that position, I'd
tag out?
I ain't wait to stay.
Just to be an idiot. Like, good job, my nigga. We on.
I saw the one dude on the floor with her. The other dude's waiting, and I turned around. Went back
see
downstairs.
That's weirder than a threesome with 2 dudes.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's
because we're all just sitting out with our dick out, like.
Yeah. And you're all
He's doing
going.
pretty good, isn't he? Hope I can follow up.
They're around here coaching them. No, don't do that. Do this.
Supposedly, but this is just a rumor. It could be just some guy picked up a used condom and put it on.
Nope.
Oh,
What kind of party was this? Where
This
were
was an
you at?
It was
How
terrible.
old were you?
19.
She was like Thursday.
You were so
2 days ago.
ridiculous.
Nah, like 19.
And even then, 8 dudes, but like dude number 6 is like fucking a Brillo pad at
Right.
this point, isn't it?
I wish I remember.
Like, dude,
I can't even. That's a bit much.
dude
a
number
different
8, like he signed up for that. Dude number 8 was like, I go last. It's
Dude
cool.
number right. How do you do? It's like a draw situation.
When I looked at her, she was just like looking around. Like she was just doing it
Well,
to
maybe
do it.
it was on her bucket list. I don't know.
I don't know.
Nah.
It's a hell of a bucket.
Maybe she was a whore.
What else is
I'm
in
giving
there?
her the benefit of the doubt, you guys. I'm trying.
No, there's gonna be somebody out there. You gotta be free with your sexuality.
Not that
I
damn
don't know
free.
about all that.
You letting 8 dudes hit?
Like
right
we
now?
said last time, it's a difference between being free and just being reckless out there. That's reckless.
Because there's people just literally walking in and out. I walked in and walked out.
Yeah.
And she was just cool with that.
Lex walked in and was like, you want in on this?
We got 2.
I was like, and she gave him that no that Red Daddy gave Debo. No.
Thank
Nah, I
you.
think you gotta hit him with that. No, it's okay. All right, God bless you.
Y'all have fun.
Y'all have a good
I'll be
one.
praying for y'all, babies.
Seriously.
You want ice? You need some ice? She needs some ice.
Legit the worst thing I've ever witnessed
That's wild.
sexually.
That is wild.
Oh, that's a little. That's uncomfortable.
But no, I'm not
Ooh,
down
to
for
see
none of
that.
Yeah, me either. I'm not
Off air,
down. I'm not
tell you
down
guys
for the
exactly
2 good dudes.
where it was.
None of that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
Wait,
off air
right? I can't
conversation. There's so many
So
questions.
threesomes, I like them. I set rules now that I'm married. If I wasn't, there'd be no rules. But I don't like to see my husband. Well, I thought I wouldn't like to see my husband penetrating another woman. However, now that is a wish of mine. So we'll see what happens 2017. But threesomes are fun if the people are right.
Yeah.
The vibe has to be right. It has to be the right people.
Yeah.
I agree.
I was saying before, like when you just go out and grab a random, bring them back, and I don't think that's a good look. Like, I mean, however, unless you're real drunk and this y'all thing, it may work. I mean, I know some friends that do it. This is how they do it. They don't want no relationship. Me, because I like women anyway, I like to build a rapport with my clients. So
Oh, my clients.
I need to know.
Be customers. I'm telling you, that's how you
I
win.
need to
Hilarious.
know what they like, how they like it, what they're going to be comfortable with, what they're not going to be comfortable with. When certain things happen, how do I deal with it? Oh, well, I know that this person, maybe they are just, just kind of chilling and watching right now because that's in their character. I need to know these things so that shit don't get awkward. Shit can get awkward when it's 3 people.
How do you find out that that's in their character? Like you're just watching.
Well, I can only speak from my experience. It's by having sex with them individually.
Ah, okay.
And then you learn these things. And then when you put it all together and have this melting pot, it turns out to be great. Now, I've had threesomes, but with the same person.
Yeah, silence, plural.
With the same person. So, yeah, with the S. Same people.
That's what's up.
You've
Yeah,
had one,
same people.
Los?
Yes, we just covered
Oh,
that.
no, I know you talked about what you didn't like. You didn't say if you had one. Lex, you've had one?
Yes.
And you enjoyed?
I don't think
Enjoy.
there's a question that is.
I'm just saying.
Let's accept
What are you
there's
saying?
No, we
there's
talked about like and
experience.
dislikes, but
Yeah.
we didn't say who had.
See, I ain't asking shit. I'm just like,
Yeah. You're right.
So with your experience, was there any like awkward or experiences? I don't know how many there's been experiences or whatever. Has there been awkwardness or was there any awkwardness or dull moments? And this goes for all of 3 of you.
just on the transitioning of positions, because then it's like, all right, what's next type situation. Like, how is this person going to go and how is this person going to go? That's the only awkwardness, I guess. I guess just for me because I was just the middleman.
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
mine's always been fluid.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for the woman, it's like for this fluid, but as a dude, it's like, okay. So you're coming here? All right, cool. You know, so it's
And
kinda just how
he
it
pointed
is.
to his face, by the
did.
way, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Hit on all angles. All angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you had one, Kev?
She probably listens to this show like, you're damn right.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I've had 3 with the same people though.
That's good.
Yeah, it was all the same people. It was
It's always been a
Again, you
good
just beat me. You just beat me
situation.
out again.
but it was with the same people, so technically it should be 1.
No, it was 3 different situations.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because it could have just been one good time, but you actually had a few. Means you built rapport.
Oh, you ain't got a glass. I can't even toast you.
You could toast his water, though.
Toast my water.
He says
That's
he's
bad
trying
luck,
to...
though.
Yeah, that is bad luck.
He's trying to let everybody know he's drinking his water.
Drinking my water, man.
You want some more, Brian? There's more?
You know what? That might not be half bad.
Let's do it. Tomorrow's Friday, guys.
You got it. But listen, we're on like water for chocolate, so we got to win in Rome. You feel me?
Yeah. But yeah, I've had 3. The first one, I think, was probably... The last one wasn't... It was bad, only because the third party got a big headache because we had been drinking, so that didn't really work out. I think the first one was probably the best, only because of the way it happened. And it was... Oh my God, y'all can kill me for this.
He said, y'all gonna kill me.
No, I mean you guys, because it was my ex and her best friend. And it was like, we had all been out drinking. Shut up, Los.
Los is looking a little
but
word.
No, it's not.
It's neither the ones I know?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm gonna turn back around.
No. We were all out drinking. This was before I met you. We were all out drinking. Well, they were drinking. I had literally went to a birthday party like a couple days before, so I didn't drink anything. They were drinking. We get home. Now I'm chilling at this point. I am playing video games. They go into the back and pass out. I'm just going to check up on them. But what I walked into was like, oh, y'all doing this here, and it went downhill. Well,
did you know that that's something they did?
No, I think I knew my girl at the time. I knew we had talked about it, but we never really got around to doing it or figured out how to do it. And I knew her friend was with it, period. So I think they just kind of messed around.
Well, round of applause to your girl for getting, ex-girl, getting that shit started. You go, girl.
Those are friends you keep around.
You worked her out.
Yeah, so it was fun times.
And what did you do? You saw what was going on? And
it was weird.
Did you ask to join, or did you just join?
I generally went in to check on them and make sure they was good, because they had been drinking a lot.
You poked a titty to gauge your reaction.
Oh my God.
No. I went in there and they were like,
down. All right, cool.
they were in the 69 position. And at first, it almost felt like when you walk in on your spouse cheating on you almost. So I was like, oh, what the fuck? And it took me back for a second. And I was like, wait a minute, Kevin, what are you doing? Jump in this. And I jumped in there, and yeah, I was tired, bruh.
That's another thing. Men, you have to have energy.
Yeah, the first time I was
a successful threesome.
Dog tired. The second time, I was ready.
I don't know why. For some reason, you walking in reminded me of what's that Drew Hill video? That somebody.
That's how it was. It was weird because I walked in and like my chick's on top of her. And I'm like, oh, this is happening.
It's like,
and then you're sober too. So
I was sober. So like, at first it hit me. I was like, oh. Then I was like, oh. And yeah, it was great. It was great.
You felt betrayed and you felt swayed, my man.
Exactly. That's exactly the way to put it. It was great, but
that's always fun though.
Unlike you, Los, though, for me, the transition wasn't bad. Like,
it wasn't bad. It was just like
it was like in great rotation. You know how you messing with a Rubik's cube and you just flipping and rotating? That's how it was.
I like that analogy.
Cool.
That was good.
That was good.
That was good.
It wasn't bad. Like it was. I think it was. To my knowledge, it was all of our first. But just the general transition. Like, all right, so where do we go from here then? But again, they were already moving. Like, okay, I'm going here. You're going here. You down? Cool. And I just had to follow suit because I didn't know what was going to come next.
And it's funny because even after everything, I think the best feeling afterwards, and this is just as an experience, was I fell asleep and it's women on both sides of me. Like, that was by far, that was dope.
That was your Tony Montana
see,
moment?
I'm stingy. I like to fall asleep in the middle of the both of them. I like a woman on one side and the man on my other side.
Okay, but I'm saying you feel what I was coming from.
It's nice.
You wake up.
I like snuggling up with her more. And then he can come behind me.
Hilarious.
That's just me. I'm greedy. Like my husband knows that I'm telling the truth.
Everybody got kicked out.
She's into
you kicked everybody out?
Stretch out.
No. I can't judge you. I didn't like the whole stay the night thing. And that just, I don't like to cuddle all the time either. Like, it'd be hot. So, like, can I have some air? Or can we breathe for a second? Give me some space.
I think I've only had one woman in the roster at the time that legitimately just bounced. And I had to sit there like, oh. All right, that's all she
came and got some.
Exactly.
How'd you feel about that?
Great. I felt proud. I wanted to give her a pound. Like, hey, if it was emojis back then, I'd have sent her a pound emoji because that was the realest shit ever. Because I'm just looking like I like when people are just direct and just forward. Like, if this is what all you came for,
put the money on the dresser and bounce
and be out. I wasn't looking like Eddie Murphy.
Money on the dresser. I have to repeat that one more time. Money on the dresser.
That's just my way of saying they got.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, I do that. I roll over. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I need air. I need space. I'm not a snuggler.
Take it as a compliment. I need to catch my breath.
Right, and to get some air. Like, it gets hot.
It does.
It gets really hot. And I don't like to be hot. I get an attitude when I'm hot.
Now, if she get up and start doing some jumping jacks or some shit, it's like...
Then I mean, that wasn't enough.
Fucked up, brother.
Yeah. But I mean, if she roll over into that fetal position in a little while, you hear that heavy breathing, I mean, it's a wrap. You did your job.
Every time a woman goes into the fetal position, the man is smiling on the other end. No matter how tired we are, whatever the case is, it's just this feeling of accomplishment.
I like to see y'all in that fetal position,
clutch.
too.
Tell me about it.
Because y'all get that good sleep in. Don't lie.
Now the good sleep? No, of course, the good sleep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. The immediately after, I've been there before. But...
I don't think I've ever been in a fetal position.
I've never.
But I have had them times where I roll over.
I don't think y'all would tell us even if y'all did.
We told y'all this other shit. Why wouldn't we?
That's a different
I don't think I've ever
not at all.
Fetal position. No, I have had that where I go to sleep and forgot I fell asleep. I've had that, but fetal.
Yeah,
no, I don't think so.
All right, we'll let y'all have that. Now we did also on our page ask the ladies and the gentlemen how they felt about the landscape of the private area. So how you feel about whether, like with males, do you want her to wax completely off? You know, do you like the landing strip? Are you okay with her having some hair as long as it's trimmed? Or what do you prefer? I mean, I know a few people said as long as it's clean and taken care of, they really didn't care.
That was my original answer, as long as it's clean. And then I switched to wax bald. But I'm going to take this time to go back to that because I don't mind. Like, of course, it can't be like on some you just came out the jungle type shit. But, you know, if it's going to be hair down there, you know, keep it clean, you know, taper the sides, you know.
Taper the sides.
Do something to it.
Ladies, you know please get your lineup. Okay?
Exactly. Oh. Get your fade game proper. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa. But, I'm so mad about that.
Nah, like, it's the same thing. Like, as long as it's clean, then... I really don't care. Now, I have dealt with one person that I went down there and it was like a 70s fro. And it was just like, all right, this just changed the whole dynamic. Found out I got homework in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and bounce. But, you know, God bless you. High five.
You left?
Be out.
Oh, no.
You didn't even just like Tarzan it?
Because it looked like new growth on braids. Like, I couldn't do it. It was bad. Exactly. Everybody visualize it.
Oh, yes, I did.
You can't do
Damn
that.
it.
You can't do that.
Oh, shit.
You know, I understand as men.
If I was a woman and a dude told me I had new growth, we fighting, bro. We fighting.
Whoa.
It was
I
bad.
mean,
like,
you needed a perm. That's
you know,
so
how
bad.
Kawhi Leonard looked during the NBA Finals. It was like that. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. That's when it becomes too much. If it's clean and if you know what I'm saying, it's got the taper.
The taper.
The taper. And I keep seeing a taper. Like, that's just so bad. Taper.
I shave. I don't wax. I'm scared a little bit. It hurts.
I can tell you I have a love-hate with waxing. It hurts. Ladies, please don't let anybody lie and say...
And everything.
Can I tell you that does not hurt? Okay. What hurts the most is the top part of your vagina.
I would have thought
now,
it was on the lips.
All ladies, you may not even know what I'm really talking about because some ladies have small vajayjays. However, my yoni is not small.
Some of y'all got the moose hoof.
I have a moose hoof. Hold on.
It's camel toe to a whole new level.
You two are going to be put out. Not the
elephant fist.
Not the moose hoof. Oh my goodness.
Elephant fist? You guys.
We are from the noise. Welcome. Our shows every Sunday.
But that top part, oh my goodness. Especially that very first strip. You don't know whether to punch her or like cuss or like, but then the thing is the more you go, you're prepared for it. So you're like, all right, that first one is going to hurt like a bitch. But once you get the top part, we good. Surprisingly, the lips don't hurt. That actually excites me a little bit. I don't know whether that's just me and if I have an issue, but that inner part, because the wax is really warm and then like it dries up and gets hard. I don't do the strips. I go to European Wax Center. That's the only thing that I would do is the soft hard wax. So when they rip it off, it's really just one clean, and it's off.
Maybe I'll try it.
And my chick is so fast and she's so good. Before I can even really feel anything, I'm about done.
Okay.
So, and she talks to me. She'll ask me how my day was. We'll start talking about like losing weight and working out, and she'll tell me like something about her date or something she did, and next thing I know, we're done. Smear. Because it gets real, like it's intimate. Like you gotta bring your knees to your chest, and you gotta lay there like spread eagle. So it's real personal.
You're not making it
in that room. But let me just tell you that feeling after. Just as a woman yourself, before you even go in with your man, the way it feels, just with nothing, and it's just real smooth. I keep my hands in my pants like a dude, because like it's so soft.
I believe you.
It feels amazing. So, ladies, if you haven't tried it, try it once.
All right.
Just man up, do it. It's fun. You can go with me next time.
Okay.
We'll do it together.
Teamwork.
All right.
I'll be your support system. I even come in the room if you want me to.
Can I hold your hand?
I'll hold your hand.
All right, we'll do that.
So, Kev, do you mind the hair?
At first I don't want any hair, like bald. Then I realized if it's trimmed nicely, then I don't mind. You know what I mean? If it's nice, if you got it to where, you know, you may see gray down there, we had a problem.
Oh, no.
Like, I feel like if it's long enough to braid, we have an issue.
You guys, I visualize things when we talk.
Yeah.
So I keep seeing these.
We both have beards. Like, there's nothing more throwing off than hearing that.
What if it's just that little bit that, like, oh, I've been lazy for the last 3 days.
Well, I'm going to be lazy, too, and not go down there.
Yeah, okay, there's lazy for 3 days, and there's lazy for 3 months.
No, but that's just a little bit, covering it.
Like I said, if it's just, like, you know, like, not a lot, like, if it's... Like peach fuzzes.
It's like when I don't shave my legs for a day. It's just that little.
But I don't mind that. But anything more than that, I can't do.
Okay.
I don't want to be a part of that.
Nope.
I can understand.
I can only assume it's the same way with ladies.
Yeah, guys, you be wanting a lady to be
completely
like bald, but you don't even want to trim your hairs or condition them so they're not rough and make sure that they smell good. Like, I'm just saying, you guys sweat down there in a major way.
And
if anything else, baby powder.
Ew!
Exactly.
That's his sound effects this evening.
Because you gotta understand where I'm coming from.
There's nothing had a hair in my mouth once.
Oh God! And I have
a thing
with hair.
I always think with chicks that got braces, like, do they get hair in there?
Oh God!
I always think about that. Like, what if
man.
like you
and
walk
what
around,
if they're like in a lesbian situation?
Oh,
so that's the constant.
Damn.
Because I'm sure if it's woman and woman, they don't always just shave everything off. I'm sure they go through their winter months where they just like, you know what, babe, fuck it.
You said winter months. First thing I thought about was Sandy on SpongeBob. She had all the fur.
But what if like the hair gets stuck and they don't know? They go the next day.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know. They had a business meeting doing a presentation and his hair just fluttering.
Well, people who have braces are supposed to thoroughly clean them every morning. So I truly hope they are doing this.
I've seen people with braces looking like they got gold fronts on.
That is so disgusting. Bad. That's bad oral hygiene. You shouldn't be going down on anybody anyway. You gonna give them something with your nasty mouth. That's just disgusting. I'm sorry, my face just got all turned up.
I'd be too petty. Ooh, you been sucking some dick, haven't you?
Why you got hair in your mouth?
Right. Why you got hair in your mouth? What you been doing?
You guys got me being all kinds of observant after this.
Everybody
with braces. I'm be looking like, let me see.
Smile big for me, real
right,
big.
Exactly. You gonna crack every joke you know.
What'd you do last night? Oh, no, I better not see no pubic hairs in nobody's braces. Please, you guys. You do
judgment.
The oral.
Instant
please
judgment.
check.
Instant judgment.
Check your braces, everybody. Please. Just check them. Just make sure you check them, please.
I don't want to see any braces.
I have one question, though, that I do just want to ask. If a woman is giving you head and she gags, does that scare you, turn you off? Do you stick it in further? Like, I just always wondered. And the only reason why I'm wondering is because I'm not too much of a gagger. So I'm just wondering what guys feel when that happens. Like, when she does the whole thing, like, what does that do? How do you feel when this happens?
Well, first of all, as a fellow member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, I must say salute to your husband, because I understand why y'all are together. I see Mob, you know how to pick them. Go, Mob, brother. Outside of that, I just hella just.
That is so funny, and that's gonna be the favorite part of the whole show for him. He gonna like that part right there.
Just
that part.
Salute, brother. But nah, I can only assume you know you. So if you start to gagging and if you don't move away and get your life right, if you're gagging, you're still there. It must not fuck with you. So why let it fuck with me?
Well,
yeah,
okay, right. I can see that. What about you, Kev?
If you hit that extra ass gag, we start hitting the bubbles and shit. Then it's like, all right, we're exactly. It's like, what's that liquid? What is that?
What about you? Does it bother you, Kev?
I think I gotta agree with Los on this one.
Yeah,
I wouldn't let it bother me. Hell, if anything, I'd be like, yeah, you better do that. You know what
you sound like Kevin
Hart. But yeah, I don't let it bother me. Like you said, you got to know you, because if you throw up on me, we got an issue.
Ew. All right. There's numbing sprays for that, by the way, if you are a gagger.
And it's not that expensive either.
It's not. Go to any
sex store. Yep, they got it.
Out of all stories, that's probably the most consistent that I've heard from women. That's the one thing that not y'all, but women don't mind talking about is that damn throat numbing spray.
I've never used
talk about that forever.
I think it would throw me off.
I've used it, but not because I needed to, just because I had it and I wanted to see what it was like.
Well, it works. There we have.
It did work.
So, with the whole, just a tip that I can throw out there to to help you guys with the whole gagging thing. If you are a gagger, one thing that will help you and lead you into not gagging that often is once it's hitting the back of your throat, swallow. What makes you gag is you're not doing what your body's used to naturally doing. When you're eating food and it touches the back of your throat, you swallow. So, like when people say she swallowed a dick, like that really happens. So just swallow it it'll go further down, and then you can take more, and then you can say you deep throat. I'm just giving you tips that I heard somewhere.
There are some gems in like water for chocolate.
I'm just telling. I just heard that somewhere.
I think it's mind over matter too.
That too.
You gotta believe when you're doing it.
Absolutely.
If you believe it, you can achieve it.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is true. I've relaxed my mind a few times.
Relax,
and your tonsils, apparently.
Release.
That's exactly right.
And we both still have our tonsils, so they weren't removed.
Look at him.
Thank you. That's why.
And I also have one more tip for fellas. When you are giving your lady head, don't lick all over the place.
You don't have to do all that.
It's a waste of time.
Weird.
It's a waste of our time. Because we're sitting there in our mind and we're thinking, can he please get to the clit?
Just get to the clit.
So, clit stimulation is a stimulation like no other.
If you want to mess with everything else, you can stick a finger in there.
Yeah, but you got to do the clit a lot, or you're going to be down there licking until your mouth is dry. So, just the clit, rookies. Fellas, also, right, don't just lick it either. Suck it a little bit. Like, that feeling is amazing. Just so you know.
Especially when you can tell she's almost there. Just start sucking on it and you're golden.
And she'll go crazy. I know. I've been there. Word. I'm just letting you guys know what I know. Like, I know these things.
I'm sorry, it's dope when you gotta like use one arm to pin them down and shit. Like, nope, stay there.
Right.
But now with that, I've heard 50-50 with that. I've heard there's some women that don't like just all clit attention. That they want
not
like, full,
all, but that's what you pay the most attention. Really? Like, the lips are like they want your tongue inside.
They want you. They want your tongue fucking them, basically.
Okay, so that's different. They like. I don't want to fuck your tongue.
You're not a face rider?
I'm not.
What?
I can say that I am in the team of clit stimulation. That gets me off faster than anything else.
But I will ride your face.
I will, if you ask me to. Absolutely. I won't say no.
This is Lex and she approves that message.
Right.
But yes, I'm with her.
And you better let me...
Right now, listen to the show like, girl, you better... Whenever you ready.
And you better let me stay up there until I finish. Don't tell me to get down if you invited me up here.
True. That too.
And I can say my husband is a champ. He just keeps going. If he doesn't see that whole exorcism convulsion thing start to happen, he's not moving.
Go blue.
It don't just be done after. This is with me though. Like, after I come,
that's not the end.
You can get up, stick your penis in, and let's go.
You're right. That's the beginning. That's like we just did the rolling starting credits. That's all that just happened right there. That's it.
That feels amazing.
Amazing. Because we're like already like super tight, and then we're convulsed, and then it's sensitive, and then when it goes in, that's a whole different type of feeling. And then it'll feel great for you guys too, because it's tight at that moment with the right person. Some women, it just don't get tight no more. But
I'll tell you right now, I love the faces.
It's
by the way.
tight at that moment.
There's so much reminiscing in your faces right now. You gotta.
I just need to go home and take a shower. That's all I'm saying.
Mom, you're welcome when you get home. When she gets home.
If he's still awake, I hope you're still awake, sir.
But with that, we love to be woken up with some fire.
Speak for yourself.
See, that's what I was going to say.
Speak for yourself.
Every man is different.
Don't wake me up with that bullshit. No
bullshit.
I say that loosely.
I take back every toast.
No pun intended.
Hey, take it all back after you called it bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
When you hear these glasses clank, it's not Hollywood Kev's glass.
I mean,
just know that
I just don't like to be woken up. At least in the morning. If it's like if I take a nap, you wake me up. Cool. But in the morning,
now it's
my
hard
husband likes for me to wake him up early in the morning. Like if I can get him before he has to get up and get ready for work, that'll make his whole day.
What if you fell asleep at like 10 and she wakes you up at midnight?
That's cool. I mean like early in the morning, start of the day type stuff.
So you got like a legit clock out time.
Yeah,
like, if it's 2:46, don't come in this morning.
No, like I just don't like in the morning because I'm already not a morning person as is, and then you waking me up and.
I guess that matters. Yeah, because my husband's a morning person. He's one of those. He could wake up at 5. He got the coffee going. He's smoking. He chilling. He planning out his day, ironing his clothes. Like he's good in the morning. So
he's whistling in the morning.
Me, right. I'm not a morning person. So my challenge is to try to get up and be in the mood. It takes me a minute to get myself together. So I'm a Kev, but he's ready in the morning. If I just rolled over and it's 4:47 and I'm like, hey, and he'd be like, what's up? And he'd probably be up already anyway. Like, what's happening? Like,
let's go. About the time the vacuum got thrown at me because I wasn't prepared in the morning. Told you about that, right?
The vacuum?
You didn't, because in my head I just see like this big ass dust devil. Just at you.
I saw a Bissell.
You know the Bissell? It was a Bissell. The Bissell, the black one.
See, I saw the Bissell,
and it is somebody you know. Yeah. I was tried to get woken up. I wasn't really feeling it, and
I'm a texter.
An argument happened, and next thing I know, I get a vacuum get thrown, and it wasn't like I just tossed it. I'm talking about Incredible Hulk throw that motherfucker across the room.
But how do you get in the mood after that? Okay, put your pants down.
No, this was like after the fact. Like she argued about it all morning, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Get ready to go into work, and she threw the vacuum. They told me 2 things. Number 1, she was crazy. Number 2, I must be pretty damn good if somebody threw a vacuum at me.
Women get sexually frustrated.
Yeah,
it wasn't. But no, wait a minute though. This wasn't like a sexually frustrated issue because the night prior things transpired.
Well, she needed more. Okay, let me tell y'all something about women. We could have had it in that night. Like, you could have gave us like multiple orgasms back to back. It doesn't take us as long to recover as it takes y'all. We can take a quick little nap, have a little sip of water, maybe some food, and it's go time. Like, we don't have to wait for nothing to get hard. We don't have to do this. It doesn't need stimulate. It just, like, honestly, we can keep going. And once you get us there, if she's the type of woman like myself to where I'm aroused at the fact that you just made me come all these times, I want to keep getting there. Because once we're going, it's easy for us to come. Like, we can come back to back to back to back.
That makes
because it takes us so long to have an orgasm. Once we get it and it's obtained, then we want it to keep coming.
Yeah, that makes
and if we wait too long, then it's okay, we're starting all over to reach this first orgasm.
Yep.
It's so different with women.
It's another pat on the back when that's his kind of
it makes sense now. I'm like, okay, maybe I should have just ate the vacuum.
You should have. You definitely should have. You should have gave her some dick after she thrown that vacuum.
I should have. I had to go.
Just gave her that angry, like, you just actually hurt me with this vacuum, but I'm finna dick you down like I just got out of jail real quick. And
she just hit you with a gym just now.
Yeah,
try to get your girl to throw a vacuum or like a pot or something at you. Start light. You know what I'm saying? Start small. But like even with that,
I can't dodge like I used to. This is pre-back surgery. I can't dodge like I used to.
You got that real stiff. Hey, that's even more angry dick off of it. Just go to work, bro.
This is true.
But with that,
fold her ass up like
it's
a
very
pretzel.
true. It gets to a certain point with dudes though. After so many rounds, man, at this point you're getting powdered with a sign that says just add water. Like it's bad.
Just add water. Los, I want to tell you something real quick. You have the best sound effects, the best descriptions.
Oh my god!
And if all we need is to give you some, what's that, brandy?
Yeah.
For that to happen, this is amazing. Brandy and Los works for me. You are funny.
This was Hennessy. This has been a whole different conversation.
This is light.
This is so funny.
A little bit.
That's hilarious. But Lex, you agree? Like with women, that's why we kind of would want it back to back.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
And we go through a little time frame to where it gets real intense. And normally for women, that's either right before they're about to start their period or right after. Or both. During that time,
because it feels like doomsday when we're on it.
Right. And that, oh my God, Lord, that's like the worst time in the world. But then the other fuckery part about it is the fact that you will be horny as hell on your period and you can't do much about it. Yeah. Unless you just get down like that. I'm sorry. I don't take part in that. That's just not really my thing.
What you call it?
So no red wings whatsoever.
You don't want your red wings?
Nah. I had one that just didn't tell me, and that pissed me off because light cut on like a crime scene. I was pissed. Pissed. No. It was at a hotel. The whole ride home, I was just quiet looking out the window. Just that was
That's
a bad
an
day.
awkward ride home.
That is.
She thought the shit was comical. I was like, oh, okay, all right, cool.
That's nasty. I mean, I've heard some women say it's amazing when you do it during that time. I just, as a woman, don't feel clean at that time.
Yeah.
I want to keep all my whole everything to myself. However, I'll still let you mouth fuck me because it's not your fault that it's me during this time. Just don't catch me the first 2 days. I'm real moody and I'm hurting like hell. But you catch me on day like 3, 4, and then I know like in a couple days you're going to have to owe me later. Then yeah, absolutely.
He a cannibal. He out there.
Only thing that's happened to me is like if I'm supposed to be starting soon and then I have sex and then it brings it on earlier.
Yeah, that does happen. And yeah,
it's like you just pounded me out. Now you done opened up.
And the thing is when that happens though, we don't know until like we get up to go to the bathroom
later. Yeah,
and then we're like, then we're like, damn it, man, I had 2 days left. Like you fucked this whole shit up.
First thing I thought about was release the Kraken.
That's exactly what comes out at that time. That's what happens. That is a great analogy,
Kev. If you guys have sex with us before it starts, you're gonna bring it on earlier. Just plain and simple.
And don't blame her. Don't be mad. And don't feel like that mean you was fucking her harder. Nigga, no. That just means that shit was about to happen anyway.
Yeah,
you just brought it on a little sooner.
Yeah.
Don't be walking around talking I made her bleed. Nigga, don't brag about that. Number 1, that's gross. Number 2, she probably mad because she probably had 2 good days left where she didn't have to worry about that.
And I didn't even go to the store, restock. Lord.
Right. And you just made her have to. Now she has to go to the store, now like immediately.
A big pad, diaper,
right? Whatever she could find that's left in the closet or in the bathroom. Like, damn it, I didn't even go to the store yet.
Damn it!
Oh, bad.
God, I'm a man.
The struggle is real, gentlemen. The struggle is
so
real.
Be sensitive to it sometimes.
Please do.
If we piss blood, that means we're dying. So trust me, we're happy about that.
Or somebody gave y'all something.
Ew.
What STDs out there that a nigga can piss blood?
I don't know. That sounds terrible.
I don't even want to know.
That's some different shit. Like, no.
So when I was growing up, I had a lot of guy best friends or like close friends because me and females, I don't know, we just wouldn't click like that. Probably because I talk like I'm one of the guys, and I don't know, me and dudes, we just get along. They like to open up to me like I'm one of the boys. But there was a boy, I won't rat you out, I promise. But there was a boy who slept with a girl. And I want to say the STD was chlamydia. And the way he even knew he had something was because there was the whole blood situation. So, gentlemen, I'm just saying this to say you don't raw everything. That was another topic I was going to bring up. Right. Do you gentlemen wrap it up with randoms, or do you just enjoy the feeling of raw so much that you just...
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Thank you. That's good. Mm-hmm. Now, also, if you're a woman like myself who is allergic to latex, don't let that be an excuse. There are condoms that do not have that are not latex, and they also don't use the spermicide stuff if you have an allergy to that. Yep. Some women have sensitive vajayjays. They use something different, and you can get those. So no excuses, fellas. They cost a little more, but if you want to do it to this lady, you need to go invest in those. Thanks. No excuses, guys.
If it's a one night stand, then she's getting a handshake and have a good one.
With the latex, though.
If she's allergic to latex and it's a one night stand, nobody go bust like $15.
It's not. They're not 15. They're like $9
or some shit like that.
It's lamb skin. It's lamb. It's not the goats.
Right. This is not booty call. This is not happening.
No. Goat skin. I'm done.
Yeah, for real.
Oh Lord, Los.
I'll probably say I'm gonna go get it.
And then you just don't come back. That's out of line. Oh, you're so disrespectful.
But I've never dealt with somebody that was allergic to latex.
There's a lot of women that don't know that they are allergic. They just deal with these infections and have these constant yeast infections and it happens. That doesn't mean that they have an STD. That just means that there's an irritant that entered your vagina, and now your body's trying to naturally get rid of itself. That's an amazing thing about a vagina. It definitely self-cleans. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like when women be putting all that floral stuff, you're not supposed to do that.
No.
Apple cider vinegar and water once a month after your cycle. As long as you drink water and you wipe from front to back and you take your showers regularly, your vagina will treat you well.
That shit is
you
weird.
won't have to.
Stupid. Yeah, girls spend a lot of money buying all kinds of dumb shit.
And that stuff is bad for you. It throws off your pH balance. And I learned because when I was young, I was like, oh, this will make my shit smell like flowers. Good, yeah. Let me go grab it. Uh-huh. That shit's not good for you. No, it's not. So bad for you. My gynecologist was like, Whitney, stop it. Do not use that stuff. Also, laundry detergent, if you use too much of it and your panties hold on a little bit too much of it, that can set you off. Like, it's all kind of things.
Who out here putting fabric softener on the yanni?
Like, we on the yanni. He called it the yanni, though. He did. Man. Also, that's the ratchet version of yoni, y'all.
And I know they're not pretty, but cotton panties.
Yes, you have to ladies, cotton.
If you are going to wear the sexy panties, then
do it for a moment.
Do it for that moment with the guy. You know, let them take them off, blah, blah, blah. But on your day-to-day, like, enough with the
And G-strings cause a lot of yeast infections because they're constantly bringing your back to the front. Uh-huh. That causes a lot of problems. I hear y'all for the visual. Put them on for that moment.
Yeah. Boy shorts. Yeah, boy shorts are dope.
Cotton boy shorts can even still be sexy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Me and Lex are just team cotton. We like cotton. I love Hanes.
So do I. Target.
Bare ass is an amazing thing too, ladies. So if you want to avoid all that other stuff,
right? If you just want to free ball, do it.
Do it.
Guys, do it.
Let it air out.
It needs some air sometimes. I wish I could just walk around every day with just no bottoms.
Oh man,
it would make life so much easier. And no bra. Oh, I hate bras.
So do I.
Jeez. Sorry, we made this all about woman issues for a moment.
There's no way we can relate to this. Right. And that's another thing. Men, we don't have those kind of cars. Like, man, I wish I was walking around with no motherfucking drawers on. You ever had that feeling, bro? Like, that shit don't happen. Oh that's not our conversation.
But that would be funny. Yes. I would love to be in on one of those conversations.
Absolutely.
I've had a lot of people ask, like, do men talk about stuff? Like, no, we don't. That's y'all conversation.
What's the most personal thing you guys would talk about? Like, what's the
that locker room talk?
Is it just sex?
You know what? It's really not as deep as everyone would think it is. Like, it's if you just smash something and it's like, all right, you remember old girl? Yeah, I got taken down. Damn, was it good? Yeah. In the conversation.
Yeah,
because women don't talk about everything.
So I have one more topic, and then we're gonna let you guys go. We kind of kept you hostage a little bit tonight, but
it's been a good show though.
It's to make up for not being able to kick it with us last week because our poor Lex was sick, and we're so glad she's better. She had the swine flu. So I wanted to ask you guys, I did propose this question also on the group. Do you agree with, and it can be women or men, having a waiting period before the whole sex thing, or not having sex until marriage, or are you game with, whatever happens, or do you absolutely have to test drive before you make that commitment?
That doesn't matter to me. I mean, I think you can sleep with somebody the first day, be with him forever, can wait 90 days if that's, 90-day rule? Is that what everybody says? And they hit it after that 91st day and then call it quits. So I think it really just depends on the vibe you're getting and the relationship you have prior to you actually having the intercourse. I'm not one person that has to test drive before anything. I mean, my girl now, we didn't do anything for a while before we didn't do anything for a while, and we were committed to each other. But I have been in situations where first night. So I mean, I think it all just depends. Me personally.
Is there any judging if the girl, if it happens, right away?
No, I don't judge them if it happens right away. Because again, I think it depends on, it's the connection between me and her. So maybe that connection was that strong. I don't judge anybody for their preference. However, I am not one to, if I'm with someone and they're like, look, I want to wait till marriage, I don't think I want to wait that long. I don't think I want to wait that long because I think sex is definitely an intimate part of the relationship. Like it has to happen, I think. And
it's important.
Right. I think it has to happen. So I don't want to be with someone that says they're going to wait till marriage. I mean, I respect that, but I don't want to be with them and then it doesn't get that far. So I feel like we would always be missing a piece.
Yeah.
So again, I respect it, but it's just not for me.
I like that answer. Mm-hmm. What about you, Los?
It's a yes and no. On the yes end, to kind of piggyback off what Kev said, it's about what the relationship that we already have is, what's already been established, and where are we trying to go. On the no end, it was a lot of step shows that we went to different cities and different states that I'm not about to wait and come back later and then do this. If we're going to do this, we're going to do this. If we're not, we're not. Just leave. But
meaning more so with like those you're planning to build on, or that you kind of have that intention set up to where you guys are really, you feeling each other. Mm. So this is somebody who's been around,
okay. And
y'all kind of taking that next step. So let's just say y'all finally go on y'all first official date and like shit just gets real.
I mean, if it happens, it happens. If it's something they legitimately want to wait on, and again, it depends on what our relationship is prior, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. But if something jumps off that night, then no, there isn't judgment whatsoever. First of all, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that obviously there is a double standard. So that if women want to be free and sleep with somebody they want to, all of a sudden it's, they a hoe, they fast, they quick, whatever the case may be. So there's definitely a double standard there. But I've always believed that if you're single, if you don't have any prior commitments, if you don't have any, we're just talk, anything like that, if you're single, you're doing you, do you. Man, woman, whatever the case may be, do you. Mm-hmm. So if you're trying to get this going tonight and then just maintain a friendship tomorrow, then let's get it going tonight. We'll maintain a friendship tomorrow. It really doesn't matter what you're doing, because men and women are like, we just want to be pleased at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter. Do you think?
What about you, Lex? I think you're if it happens, it happens
I'm
type
with them.
person.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if there's a connection, and I don't think there's a time limit. Like I think it's
time
ridiculous.
Limit complicates things.
I was going to say that too. Like you're just counting down the days. Like I don't think that's realistic. I think if you're feeling it and you want to go for it, then go for it. I really don't think too many people are judging. I mean, unless they're the ones that Kev was saying that they want to wait till marriage. They have whole other reasons for wanting to wait. I don't want to wait. And
not gonna wait?
I'm not gonna wait.
It's too late for me.
Right. I think that's, like he said, that's a part of the puzzle. I think that's what makes it even stronger, really.
So I think you should wait till marriage. I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Okay. Out of all of this shit.
Right.
Hold on.
Come on, buddy.
I could have done all that stuff after I got married. Y'all wouldn't know. It's been almost 5 years. I could have did all that in 5 years.
That's true.
then nah, I'm just kidding.
You can
like
cover
seriously,
some ground in 5 years.
you
though.
can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So I could have been telling the truth, but I wasn't.
Cats out the bag.
I wasn't telling the truth. Those who do that, I commend you. You got a lot of self-discipline and just it's a different type of whatever you got that you can. I can't. I just, especially if I really am feeling this person and they are mentally stimulating me, I can't wait to see what the physical connection is going to be like, because it will most likely be amazing.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, if it happens, it happens. I couldn't see myself waiting, like how some people say they've been with the same person for a year and they're waiting until they get married.
Shit.
Bless your heart. Truly. Like for real, kudos to you. Like I couldn't do it.
I feel like the commitment's already there. You're just
Right.
waiting for a marriage
A
license.
title. You're waiting for a title.
Yeah, like the commitment's there. Just go for it. I mean, marriage isn't saying that he's gonna stay around. You're not locking anybody down.
Right.
Or
It's a
she.
different
Marriage.
Y'all just as evil.
or she.
He or she. I'm just putting it.
Somebody got to represent.
But like,
You're
and
not
then,
evil.
And then what? You get divorced. And
We're
you
misunderstood.
now
That's
wait
another
until
episode.
your second marriage. Like, I don't understand how that happens. But whatever.
Yeah, that's true. So when you are divorced, do you just do you start over?
Maybe you're born again. I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I don't know nothing about that life.
Find out either.
Right. I don't even want to know. That means you'd have to wait a whole another quaalude of whatever is going to happen. What if you don't even meet nobody for like 3-4 years?
That's what I'm saying.
So you telling me
After
you're not
marriage, that's pretty much the time
And
frame.
you already
isn't it?
popped that
So
cherry.
you're telling me you're not going to get no loving during this? Yeah, no. I don't know anything about that. I'm still married.
And will be forever.
Yes. I mean, only if he wants to. He might not want to.
From this show, he's good.
Yeah,
I know he's fine.
You guys are hilarious.
he's good where he's at.
Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We
It's always
appreciate
fun when we
it.
link up.
And we had our cab again. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys had your brandy going on.
Next time it'll be Hennessy.
Los
All right.
spilled a whole lot of his stories with us, and it was fun. I learned a lot about you, sir.
It's good.
Whole lot.
And we didn't even and we didn't even dive into too much. You only gave us like little snippets.
Yeah, exactly. A snippet. He gave y'all a
Ain't gonna
trailer.
want part 3 later.
I'm
Watch.
classy.
I appreciate that.
All right, Ron Burgundy.
Well, I appreciate it again, you guys, and we can't wait to hang out with you guys again soon. Maybe
happy to
we'll
be
come
here,
back
of
to
course.
see you guys, or you guys can come back here. We got a nice little vibe. You enjoyed it, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Beat is a family, so we're gonna be everywhere.
Awesome.
Absolutely. We're gonna have to have Jay on here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why some of these conversations, I'm like, damn, where K at, man?
Yeah,
I know he got some
K2,
shit for y'all,
super
I
cool.
know.
Yeah, they gotta come and join in. But you guys, I appreciate it, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. And I just want to leave you with, in your life, just stay close to anything that makes you feel alive, whether it be a person or a thing, doesn't matter. Whatever's making you feel like you want to keep going, keep that thing close. And we appreciate you. Peace and blessings.
Like that. Bye.
Deuces.
What they said.